Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. Today is Empties. This is always like one of my favorite videos. These are my favorite videos to watch, and I really like filming them too because it feels so cathartic to just go through and talk about all the trash and like get rid of it all in one go. I do try to recycle everything that I can, so do keep that in mind as I'm going through these. Because do try to recycle if you can. I finished something that is so old. I don't even know when it was bought, but it's been sitting in the bathroom for the longest time. It is from Jason. It is the VG Tonic Equalize and Balance Oily to Combination Skin. It's a toner. I remember not liking this when I got it. This was something like my mom bought. And yeah, it's super old. It had just a little bit left and I finally finished it, which I'm so happy about. Then I have a Bath & Body Works hand soap. This is one of the foaming ones, which is not my favorite. I feel like I go through these way more quickly than I do the regular soaps, like the gel soaps. This is Vampire Blood. The scent notes are red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. This smelled super good. Definitely one that I would recommend. Definitely one that I will pick up again next year. Hopefully they have it. Like that's a problem. You never know if they're gonna have it again. Finished a really old makeup remover. This is from Sephora. This is the eye makeup remover. It's kind of like one of those bifacials. There's a teeny bit left in there, but it would not come out as I was trying to use it. This didn't have a lot left either, and this I used with another makeup remover that I didn't think was doing too good, so I used it as an eye makeup remover, and glad to finally have it out. Finally got some things that were very close to being gone. Like this primer. I really like this primer though. This is a good primer. This is the No Problem Prime Essence from Touch and Soul, and I do like this one quite a bit. I think I have another tube of this actually. I just threw it on the floor, but it is a good one. It's very light. It's almost like an oily, but not like an oil, but it's very light and very thin. I did like that. Finished a body smoothing scrub. This is another thing that's been sitting around for way too long. This is from Mary Kay. This is the Terme de Isola Body Smoothing Scrub. I'm not crazy about the scents on these, and they smell kind of the same as they did when we got them years and years ago, but used it up, glad it's out. I do like their body care products that I've tried from Mary Kay. I'm not crazy about Mary Kay as a company. Like, there's too much pressure for people to sell and stuff. Anyway, moving on. Clinique Moisture Surge. This is my favorite moisturizer. This was the very cute one that has the little flowers on it. I loved that. This is my favorite moisturizer. I use it every morning. I'm trying some other ones that are gels, but nothing quite compares to the Clinique. It's my go-to. This hairbrush is donezo. One, the handle keeps slipping back and forth. I did remove the plastic that was here because it was chipping and it was catching my hair, and that wasn't good. So yes, it's completely come unglued. I could re-glue it, but it's also splitting up here, so it's starting to catch hair as I'm brushing my hair there too. Ignore the dust, like not the dust, the lint. I usually clean them out, but since it's going in the trash, not going to. All right, lotion, another really old one. I've been trying to use up older products as fast as I can so that I don't just throw them out. I'd rather overuse them on my body than throw them out. This is from Home and Garden Party. This is super old. I used to sell Home and Garden Party back when I was in college, and I ended up with a plethora of stuff. Somewhere I have tons of candles, like dozens of candles, and they were good candles. I really liked their candles, and their lotions were nice too, and a lot of the scents corresponded with Bath & Body Works scents, and we weren't really sure, but we kind of felt like they might have been made in factories that were close together. Not quite sure. Anyway, coconut lime. Oh, this is my favorite scent. Really do like this one. I do have several more of these, so I will be alternating these in. I'm not going to use them all one after the other. I'm going to alternate them, but hopefully I can get through them, hopefully this year, maybe next year. We'll see. This new setup, I keep forgetting to plug in my microphone. All right, another soap. I liked this one. This is the Cranberry Peach from Bath & Body Works. This is the Creamy Luxe, which I think is my favorite of all of them. This one smells so good. It's obviously peach and it's cranberry, and then it has some gala apple in it as well. So good. Really liked it. Hope that they have it again for the holidays next year, because definitely want to get it. Shampoo and conditioner. These are from Herbal Essences, the Bio Renew line. They are the white grapefruit and moza mint. They're supposed to be naked volume, real botanicals, 90% natural origins, no silicones, no parabens. I was not crazy about these. So the conditioner I used quite a bit of to feel like I got enough. And then the shampoo, like if you want a shampoo that feels like it's super cleansing and like squeaky clean, almost feels like you've stripped your skin, like your hair, that's what this shampoo does. If you don't want a shampoo that feels like it's going to strip your hair, don't get this one. I was not super impressed. They did smell amazing. Like I loved the scent of them. Not a fan of how they performed. All right, DDF. This is the Doctor's Dermalogic formula. This was a sulfur mask, and the end of it dried out, and I just did not get it fully used up. I'm going to try to scrape this out so I can recycle this, but it is just, it's dried out. And it was starting to dry out, and I would add like a spritz of water in there when I was using it, but it's beyond by now. I do really like a sulfur mask. This was just too much of a sulfur mask, like too big of a container. It took too long. And I prefer the one that I don't know if they still have it from Proactive, but it was in a squeezy tube. That one I feel like was a little easier to use and didn't dry out. Yeah, because I had that problem with this one. Then we have a shave gel from Skintimate. This is the Coconut Delight. This was okay. Like, I don't know. I didn't really get anything special from the scent or anything, but it was nice. This is my favorite shaving cream, so I'm always up to trying new scents in it. All right, next one is from Bath & Body Works. This is one of their shower gels. This was Sugar Plum Dream. I thought I really liked this, and I was very sad that they didn't bring it back. But this time when I was finishing it, because I had started using it and then I set it aside and used something else, it smelled like it had a strong like incensey smell to it, which I don't understand because that's not one of the notes. It's sparkling sugar plum, white citrus, snowdrop blossoms, vanilla orchid, and sugared musk. There's just something about it that was kind of incensey, which I'm not a big fan of, and I could smell it like as I was lathering it up, which was weird. But so I won't purchase that one again, but I used to really like it, and it's my favorite formula of body wash. Then we have another hand soap. This is Kitchen Lemon, and actually I just ordered Kitchen Orange. Or Mandarin. I'm really excited to try that. This is zesty lemon, sparkling citrus, and Italian bergamot. Really nice. This is really this is a strong lemon. It doesn't smell like a cleaner, but it smells like if you've squeezed like a fresh lemon, like fresh lemon juice. That's what it smells like. It's really nice. I like that one. All right. Another scrub. This one was a face scrub that I repurposed as a body scrub because I didn't like it for my face. It is from Bath & Body Works. They used to have a line called Pure Simplicity. This is way going back. This is the clarifying face scrub in lemongrass. This is very strongly scented. If you don't like lemongrass, you would not like this because it is a very strong lemongrass scent. I didn't like it for my face because it didn't feel like it was like scrubbing quite well enough. It was like a thick gel in there. But for the same reason, I didn't really like it for my legs because I was like trying to scrub really hard to get a little bit more from it. But it's used up. Don't have to worry about purchasing that again because they don't sell that anymore. All right, finished a candle. This one I got at a thrift store for $2.99. I was very excited about that. It did not have a lid. I put the lid on it. This is from another candle, obviously, since it's Christmas. This is a cinnamon spiced vanilla candle. I don't know if they still even make this. This smells so good. I really liked this scent. This is one that if I ever saw it again, I would get it. It was like sweet, but it was very comforting. I really liked it. I'm sad that it's completely burned to the ground. Like it burned itself out on actually March 31st, which was really funny. It was like, man, is that candle going to keep going? And then it was like, die, die, die. They all died. And I tried to relight them and they wouldn't relight. And I was like, okay, it's done. Really good one, but don't know when it was actually sold in Bath & Body Works stores. All right, we got another giant. This is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Acai Body Power Cream and infused with the legendary wonders of acai oil. I kind of liked this. It has a very distinct smell. It's not like the other Sol de Janeiros. This is definitely more of a fruity smell, but not, I don't know. I don't know what acai berries smell like, so I'm assuming that's what it smells like. It does have the lid here, which was good because this outer lid cracked and it's gotten worse. So that's the one thing that I will say about it is the packaging was not the best on it, since it did end up cracking, and now it doesn't want to, like, see, I try to tighten it and it just cracks more. Then we have a Bath & Body Works mini lotion. This showed up a while ago in a sample Saturday. Finally finished it. It is Vanilla Bean Noel. This is a nice scent. This one was definitely getting close to its prime because of the coloring. It was weird though because it was like one that they had colored, which they don't usually color them quite as much anymore. I do like this scent. It's not my favorite holiday scent, but it is one that I wouldn't mind having another thing from it. Oh, these are always a little painful now. This is a Clarisonic brush head. These, as you know, Clarisonic went out last year in September, so they will no longer be being carried. I think, are they the same parent company as Becca? Like, I feel like these big corporations are buying up smaller companies and then putting them out, which makes me sad. Anyway, this one I did not like. They redid them early 2020, late 2019, and they're supposed to have, like, they have a little thing inside that tells you when they're done. But the problem is, I don't know, like, if you turn it just right or if you get it just right on your nose, they have these little things on these new ones. And I kept getting, and it's for the brush, the new lid on it. It's to hold them in place. But I kept catching, like, my nose or my lip, anywhere that it protruded just a little bit. And, or like, you know, you're going here and you catch it and oh my gosh, it would hurt. So I don't like that. I didn't like this brush as much as the older ones, which is fine because I bought years worth of them the day that they announced they were going out, and they were 50% off at Ulta, Sephora. Not so much Sephora because I couldn't get to any of my Sephoras. They were all closed. But Ulta went and bought every one that I could get. All right, we have a beauty blender. This is another one that every 3 months it gets tossed. This one got really hard. Like, it's not super hard, but it feels kind of gummy. And I think it's my double wear does not agree with this because it was rinsing really clean for a while. And then I started using double wear and then it was like, it didn't want to last as long. So it's gone. I have a new one started. Finished a hair mask that I started, I don't know how long ago, but I was like, you know what? I need to get some more samples out. And I finished this and I'm so proud. It's from Christophe Robin. It is the regenerating mask with rare prickly pear seed oil. This was nice enough. You leave it in your hair for 2 to 3 minutes, which is a better length of time for me for a hair mask. I don't want one that's like 10 minutes or 5 minutes even. Like, it needs to be shorter. So I did like this. I can't remember. The smell was just fine. It smells like hair stuff. Probably wouldn't purchase it again. 1, because I'm pretty sure that's an expensive brand. And 2, I just don't do a lot of hair masks. Foundation. This is another one that I've had for quite a long time in my collection. It's technically, I mean, there's a little left in there, but I struggled. I tried all of my primers that I own with this, and I got to like one of the last ones, which was the Benefit it's the next primer I'm going to talk about. And it worked. And I used up the sample that I had. And then I was like, oh man, I didn't have anything else. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try my Urban Decay All-Nighter primer. And I tried that and it worked. So when that one ran out and it was like the last day of the month, and I was like, there's that little bit. I don't want to open another primer that isn't already open to try to see if it works. I'm trying to use up all of the primers that I have open. I decided to let it go because it was close enough. So that one is gone. And this is the primer that finally worked with it. Nothing else I could find would work with it, which is just crazy. This is the Professional Matte Rescue from Benefit. And it's like the gel, mattifying gel. It's not like the other Professionals at all. I was so happy that I found something to use, because this one was a primer that I didn't like before, that didn't work well with my double wear. I can't remember what else I've tried it with, but I mean, other than like the foundations I've tried over the past year, I've been trying to use up some of those older ones because people aren't seeing me. I'm not going and being on campus all day where I need makeup to stay all day. So if it starts looking funky, I've just been experimenting for the past 12 months. All right, then there is this guy from Pure Simplicity, another one from Bath & Body Works. This one I'm going to have to figure out how to, I don't want to just throw out the glass bottle. I'll probably see if my dad can get this mechanism off, or he'll break it because he's strong like that. So I want to recycle the glass bottle. There's a little bit left in there, but I could not get any more out because of the pump. And since it doesn't open, it wasn't like I could turn it upside down. This is the Oily Skin Face Moisturizer in Oat. This is fine. It is a mattifying moisturizer, so you're not going to feel really moisturized with it, which is funny. I used it on my neck and chest. I have so many of these that I just found. Yeah, so you're going to be seeing them kind of on a regular basis from now on, because I also need to finish those up. This one technically is a sample that never showed up in the sample Saturday, but I'm counting it in this. This is from Zany Laney. This is a wax melt, and you know, it was so hard. This is just a cup, and I wanted to divide it because this is way too big for a wax melter. So I divided it into two, and I probably could have divided it into three if I'm honest, but it was hard to like divide this. So what I did was I put it in the freezer, and then I took a knife and I tried to stab it and break it through the center, and it finally broke in two, but it was a little difficult. This smells amazing though. This is Infinite. It was based on the Flash. That's why the little flash is there. And it is vanilla, cherry cola, and milkshake. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's in my wax melters still, because it's still going strong, and I'm really enjoying it. All right, Wallflowers. We have Cranberry Pear Bellini, delicious scent. Really enjoyed that one. And then also Frosted Cranberry, which is probably my favorite of all of the Wallflower scents. It's one that I gravitate towards all the time. All right, a lip gloss that is I can't really get any more out, and when I do get it out, there's so little on it. I didn't like the application process of this at all. Not crazy about the lip gloss either, so I'm not going to try to use the rest of it up and go through a whole bunch of machinations. This is the Elizabeth Arden lip gloss. It is in the shade Intriguing Violet. I didn't really feel like it was a super moisturizing one. It wasn't super sticky, but it wasn't, I don't know. I didn't like how it felt on the lips. Finished 2 of these Zit Sticks. Man, I've had these also for the longest time. I've been going through drawers and cupboards and trying to anything that got missed the last couple times I've gone through, trying to get those out and use them. This is an acne treatment. I went through them quite quickly because they're pretty small. I got these at Costco. Wouldn't probably pick them up again. It's just a basic 2% salicylic acid. Nothing special about those. A mascara. This is the Clinique Lash Power Mascara. And I thought I had used this, and then I was like, no, I haven't. So I'm going to try it. It is the tiniest wand. It is very, very tiny, which was fine. Took a little bit longer to get it on and to get it to build up. It didn't move, which was pretty good, but it started irritating my eyes. So I used it maybe 2 months, not quite 2 months, and my eyes started feeling irritated, so I stopped using it. I'm not really sure why that happened. It's not an older product at all. It's like last year or in the year before, I went through a ton of mascaras, and this is one that I've gotten pretty recently. So I don't know why. It was fine at first, but the longer I used it, the more irritated my eyes got. All right, then we have a bronzer. Oh my gosh, a second bronzer. I finished one not too long ago. I think it was in my December empties. So to have one finished in March is pretty amazing. Now, granted, there was a little bit around the edges, and it's gone now because it broke, and then this opened, and I had bronzer powder everywhere. Anyway, it is the Fit Me bronzer from Maybelline. This was in the shade medium. It was shade 200. I did enjoy this for a bronzer. It was a very small kind of pan. Like, it wasn't much bigger than like the samples that I get from like the more high end, like Too Faced or Tarte. So finished that up. I was glad that I finished it. I felt really proud. Like that's a huge accomplishment for me. Then finished this eye cream. This is the Glamglow Bright Eyes Illuminating Anti-Fatigue Eye Cream. I liked this one. Would I purchase it? I don't know, because I have so many eye creams that I don't know if I will ever catch up with my eye creams. Before I get to like the foil packets, I have some things that didn't work out that are just like being tossed and not being counted in my empties totals. Also, my empties totals are down below for each month. And also I counted up all the samples that I used up through March, so you can get kind of an idea of how many things I used up this quarter. So this one I tried to use. This is from Patricia Wexler, who also used to be sold at Bath & Body Works. And this is the Acne Spot Treatment with Acnostat. It's a benzoyl peroxide. It is kind of a solid rock. It wouldn't come out. So that one was not going to be used. It's older, like I said. Mascara that didn't work out for me. This is the Falsies by Maybelline, which also the gray part is where the mascara is, which I don't know. It just is like throwing me off. It feels backwards. So that's what the wand looked like. This did not stay on my lashes. None of these mascaras stayed on my lashes. E.L.F. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. Also, didn't like the wand on this one either, but would not stay on my lashes. I don't like raccoon eyes. I don't like lots of flakies. The one I'm using kind of flakes, and like it looks like when I'm at a distance, I can see like a dark circle, but when I look close, I don't see it. It's really weird, but it wears off. Like there's hardly any mascara on by the end of the day as it is. So I don't know. I probably should experiment and try some other ones. I'm not talking about that one in this video though, because I'm still using it. Then we have Florence by Mills. This is the Built to Lash mascara. I was hoping that this would work. The big, huge, fluffy wand did not want to stay on my lashes either. Now, they might stay perfectly fine on your lashes. I seem to have a really hard time getting mascaras that stay on my lashes. Then the last one is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. And I'll show you that wand. This one was not a fan. I don't like the curly wands. I have a harder time with them for some reason. Okay, foil packets. We're going to start with two things of the Peter Thomas Roth Acne Dots. I use these all the time. I'm always having some sort of breakout like there or somewhere. So always have some of those. Then I've been using some eye patches. These ones I really like. I should probably face them forward. The Wander Beauty Baggage Claim, like these ones, they're gold eye masks. They always feel really nice on the skin. These next ones though, these are the first thing from this brand that I'm like, wow, that really like felt great, and it looks better. This is the 111 Skin. I'm shocked. This is the Sub-Zero De-Puffing Eye Mask, and I could see like when I'm wearing them, everywhere that they were, the skin is tauter, and it just like the pores feel more refined. They're more closed than usual. So yeah, been enjoying that. I have a few of them that I got in a sub box. Would not pay for them though, because they are expensive, like really expensive. Then I had these ones, this one from 111 Skin. Also, this is the Celestial Black Diamond Eye Mask. This one I remember liking, but I don't remember it being as outstanding as that other one. These were just okay. This is from Soon. This came in my glossy box, and it is the Golden Eye 24 karat gold hydrogels. They were fine. Nothing super special to write home about. Masks. Okay. This first mask, I put it on, and as I was putting it on, I was like, oh, that has a kind of a minty scent to it. So I was a little like, okay. It burned. I had to take it off and wash, like rinse my face off, and then it was bad, because this is the first one that I found that actually has peppermint in it. I've never found another sheet mask that has peppermint as an ingredient. So this is what it looks like. It's from, where is this from? Timeless Beauty Bar. It is the Après-Ski, which Après-Ski makes me think that it's going to have like seaweed and all that type of stuff in it. No, it has peppermint oil is one of the high up ingredients. It's in the second line. So did not like that. Would not repurchase. Yeah, I have another from that brand, and it doesn't have peppermint, but I'm a little nervous now because Finished up 2 of these Midflower Beauty. These are the hyaluronic acid masks. These are pretty nice. They felt moisturizing. They weren't clarifying. I kind of sometimes like clarifying, but these were fine. They were very, very thin masks though. So if you want a thicker mask, that's not the type for you. Okay. Used up both of these from Juice Bar, and I was trying to figure out, Lab for You is the company, and I had a pumpkin one and a tomato one. I didn't really feel much difference between the two of them. They were nice enough. They didn't have like a pumpkin or a tomato smell, which I was a little nervous about, because that's what they are. They're pumpkin juice and tomato juice, but they were fine. I liked these. These did have a scent to them. They are from Hanlei. They smelled kind of like pineapple and kind of like pears. And I think I liked the pineapple just a little bit more. It was the brightening one, so I usually like that a little bit more. But the pear one that was moisturizing was also good. The only problem is I like to use the serums on my neck and chest. And this was hard to get them out because it wasn't like a straight, they're shaped like a pear. 2 more. We're almost done. Then we have from Mamonde. This is the Flower Lab Essence Mask in Rose. This is the first Mamonde thing that I've really actually liked. It does have a rose scent though, so if you don't like rose scents, not for you. But it was nice. I probably wouldn't purchase it because there's other masks that I liked more, but this was a nice one. And then my last one is from Puriface. This is a collagen sheet mask. This is what I used after that Après-Ski, and it was nice, and it just kind of soothed, which was exactly what I needed because of what happened with that first one. So now I'm like going through and trying to read ingredients on all of my sheet masks to make sure none of them have peppermint. Anyway, let me know what you have been using up. How are you doing with your empties? Are you using things up? Are you a rotator? Do you like to rotate things and have many different things open at once and kind of use your products that way? Or are you like a one and done kind of person? That's pretty much how I am. So I start one item, I use it up, I start another item, I use it up. Let me know how you use your products, because that's something I'm wondering about. Maybe that's why I'm going through products more quickly than other people, because I open, use it up till it's done, and then move on. Let me know down below. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.